This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow, pirate so bold in the seven seas, on the island of New York, on the island of Tortuga. Hey guys, it's Movies and TVs on the ball here. Steveo coming at you. Just to ask you guys a real quick question. It's been, I think, 21 years since Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl came out in 2003, which was Disney's first PG-13 rated film. And I was just wondering, what's your thoughts on the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? Did you feel like the for me, Pirates of the Caribbean came out, it was just so bizarre to see a Disney film be PG-13. But I was watching a video on how Pirates of the Caribbean originally was a complete, Michael Eisner, who was president and CEO of the Disney company, didn't want to do Pirates of the Caribbean films because the Pirates of the Caribbean films, or Pirates films in general, were box office poison. I think at that time, back in the 90s, I can't remember if it was 97 or 96, the film Cutthroat Island had like a $200 million budget, and it didn't make like half its money back. I think at the time the only pirate movie that did really well was the one I've talked about a couple times, is the Muppet Treasure Island. I think is the only one that's done the best. But I was kind of wondering what your thoughts on the Pirates of the Caribbean films. I think the villains did it the best, especially, Jeffrey Rush as Captain Barbossa. And, especially that scene when he says, "You best stop believing in ghost stories. You're in one." And he comes out to the moonlight and shows him that he's like zombified. And then I did love, that makeup on, makeup on Davy Jones. Just that look of him being sort of a crab, kind of like aquafish looking villain, pirate, was something that as I was saying, the pirates, Davy Jones was just so interesting, as he was such a crab looking villain, which was really cool. But those are my thoughts on the Pirates of the Caribbean films. I liked World's End was kind of an interesting trilogy. Do you feel like the third one ended it right there? I did like Blackbeard. I thought was a really interesting take for the fourth one with the mermaids, and I felt like the missionaries characters were just cookie cutter versions of Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley, because I think Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom really brought that to the could have been really throwaway characters, but they brought something to it. But that's my thoughts on the Pirates of the Caribbean, at least trilogy and fourth one. The fifth one, was all right. But if there's anything you want me to talk about next, let me know in the comments below. Peace.